Guildford Design Award for the public building is given to Hilltop, the new Horticultural Centre at RHS Wisley. And the judges selected this building for its seamless integration with the landscape, for its combination of providing both public and scientific facilities, and for it being a well-designed contemporary building using natural materials of timber, of concrete and glass. I'm here today with the architect Jeff Turner from the architects Wilkinson, Eyre, and I'm going to be asking him a few key questions. So Jeff, when you were given the project and this wonderful high location, what were the principal objectives that you wanted to address?
Well, when we received the brief for the project up on this site, obviously it's always been known as the Hilltop, affectionately known as the Hilltop. So we felt it should be a sort of building in the round, rather than, yes, of course we wanted to have a main entrance, but we wanted it to be a building that people could appreciate 360 degrees around the project, and to give it sort of perforate entrances for both the north, the south, and then obviously on the west side, and to make it as accessible as possible to everyone.
So in the selection of these natural materials, were there any particular challenges that you had to take on in choosing them?
We've used the sweet chestnut timber for the timber cladding. We used precast concrete panels for the lower sections of the building, and then we've used aluminium with the zinc coating. So we enjoy the fact that they will change colour over the time. You can see already, you know, some of the timbers, the ones that are more exposed to the elements, have already going silvery grey. So part of the challenges was really getting the sort of bearing that aging of materials in mind, and going for sort of stronger, darker coloured steels and metal colours to get the overall palette to work together. The most challenging thing from an architectural point of view was the sort of geometry of the bifurcating canopy at the entrance there, which is really about sort of, you know, opening its arms to the public, welcoming them into the gardens from the principal routes, either from the old laboratory, and now the new Welcome Centre, or the bicentennial glass house over there. So it's sort of welcoming people up to the Hilltop.
And now that you come back to the building and you're able to see it, which aspects of it give you the most delight?
The most delight has been seeing the landscape grow around the building, because obviously when we finished the building, you know, it was a building site still surrounded by mud, because we just handed it over to the main contractor, and obviously the gardens came along, and, you know, within a couple of months, you know, all the colour, the bursts of colour of the plants and the staccato plants around the building really set the building off. And we always anticipated that, and we always planned for that, but to see it was really something. I really like the entrance hall and how the and what we've done with the split section of the roof lights there, and created the sort of double volume on the side of that, and the expansive views out. I think because of the setting and because of the gardens, there's so many little beautiful picture frame views inside and out in this building. It's difficult to say one, but I think as a suite of spaces, it all works really well.